Thank you. Please be seated. The Cabinet Secretary, Ministry of Youth, Sports and Arts, the ever-vibrant and creative Shimiwa Babu Namwamba, the Principal Secretary is present, representatives of employers, the Huawei CEO, our young people, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I'm pleased to join you this morning on the official opening of the Nation Huawei Job Fair 2022, whose aim is to drive policy discussion on employment with special focus on the youth, technology, and innovation. I address this gathering when hundreds of youth are graduating from our universities, technical and training institutions across the country. Currently, more than 900,000 youths leave tertiary institutions into an environment full of opportunities for those who also have the requisite skills matching the job demands. These youths here today join more than 5.3 million young job-seeking Kenyans. This represents 38.8% of the 13.78 million youth population. While there may be limited opportunities, research has over the years shown that more than half of the graduates from our institutions miss the requisite skills for the job market. This is why this job fair is an important link between job seekers, job creators, and potential employers or incubators of ideas. Ladies and gentlemen, as a government, we are alive to the concerns raised on the skills gap out of the estimated 900,000 graduates entering the labor market every year. That is why President William Ruto established a State Department for Labor and Skills Development to work with other ministries, departments, and agencies, as well as the private sector to address this concern. Similarly, we are addressing our education system with the future of work in mind. Dear young people, the government remains steadfast to invest in the digital technology as a sure path to a job creation agenda as promised. By the year 2030, research has shown that over 230 million new jobs will be created in sub-Saharan Africa. However, these jobs require ICT skills. It is also important to note that an estimated $130 million investment opportunity lies in digital skills cultivation in Africa. During this period, 50 to 55% of jobs in Kenya will depend on digital skills, and this is an open check to you, our young people. This partnership to train 10,000 Kenyans a year will strengthen digital skills for online jobs. Ladies and gentlemen, our young people, today we also celebrate the 3rd anniversary of the Huawei Digital Track in Kenya. The initiative has reached 28 counties, providing intense face-to-face training for over 2,500 Kenyans. It complements our work with international tech-based companies like Google, Meta, and others, as well as renowned institutions like Arizona State University. In this regard, we seek to cross-pollinate, incubate, and hatch ideas into successful startups. I appreciate Huawei for investing in Kenya for almost 25 years now. Ladies and gentlemen, finally, I appreciate the efforts of the private sector in driving our economic growth and remaining true to Kenya. The key outcomes of this fair will open jobs, opportunities, sharing ideas and experiences, as well as driving us into the job creation discourse. I'm hopeful that this discussion will shape our development policy. To the youth, good education makes you a good employee, but good skills make you the best employer. It is now my pleasure to declare the Nation Huawei 2022 Job Fair officially open. Overseers, I agree with you. You are spot on. Kenya Kwanza administration is about jobs, 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 and our whole conversation surrounds creation of employment. When I got this invitation, among so many of the invitations that I receive daily to attend various functions across the country, I did not even read the first paragraph. In the second sentence, it was clear that this function is about job creation. I did not even read the rest of the invitation because it is not necessary. Where jobs are being created is where President William Ruto and I will be. And I've said, many people ask me all the time, how would we become friends of your boss, President William Ruto? And my answer is very simple. If you want to be a friend of President William Ruto and the rest of us, create just 5 jobs. You become his friend instantly. Because that is the elephant in the room. The unemployment crisis in this country is a time bomb. And therefore, any investor, any entrepreneur, any organization that has a program that will create an extra job is our natural partner and friend. I therefore wish to celebrate Huawei for the good job that you are doing. You are our friends, you are our partners. We'll be available to you at all times to discuss job creation. We are a call away. Anything that creates jobs is a priority for the Ruto administration. And therefore, I want to say how delighted I am to have had the opportunity to come and witness a conversation around job creation. CS has said the importance of the NYS. You are preaching to a bishop. I am a graduate of NYS. We were there in 1985 at Gilgil for a basic training course. And it's a wonderful service. And I'm so happy that Huawei has agreed to tap from the skills available in NYS with a background of people who are disciplined. A combination of skills and discipline, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. And I'm happy with the good work the NY is doing under the director Rigathi Gachagua, who is a friend of mine. We were together, and the general. Hata mimi ni mtu ya uniform. You are doing a good job and you continue, and we encourage other employers to tap from the NYS. Going forward, our cabinet secretary, we want to have a discussion with government ministries and parastatals and other state corporations to have a concrete plan on how to remove our officers from the security forces to go and deal with crime. And we can have NYS personnel man those offices at a fee. They shouldn't be free, so that we can create a revolving fund to train more people. That is a conversation that we want to have. That we don't want our officers from the National Police Service. We want them to go and fight bandits. We want them to go and fight criminals. We want them to go and deal with the eradication of crime. And the NYS personnel, because they are disciplined, they can do most of the work in terms of controlling people coming in and out of buildings. But we want to have a conversation about payment. We don't want them to offer a free service, so that that money can be invested within the service to train more people and give people more skills. That is a conversation that we have. It has been there, but nobody has really followed it up properly so that it becomes an official government policy. And that is something that we intend to do from there. I really want to say thank you very much. We are very excited. I hope the young people out there who are looking very hopeful will go home with something to celebrate for Christmas. With those very many remarks, may I take this opportunity to wish you a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Thank you very much.